Hello students, this is for class 10th subject computer application. It is the video number 2 for the same topic, cascading style sheets, color, background color. Let us proceed to that topic where we had left on the topic external CSS. These were the topics which we had told. Let's proceed to the CSS, external CSS. This we had explained. We were explaining the example, like external CSS. How do we link the external CSS in HTML document? Here given. Suppose this is our HTML document, like HTML tag, head tag, then body tag, inside body tag or the heading tags, p tag, and then body tag close, HTML close. Like this HTML document is written, but here you can see a different tag inside head tag, that is link, and this tag has been given to import the CSS file. Here you can see. So to bring the CSS file or to add the CSS file to your HTML document, we write this tag, link tag, inside head tag. Inside head tag we write link space rel, that is style sheet. Type, what type of document? Text or CSS. Then the hyperlink reference, that is href. This is the hyperlink reference of CSS file. Then we write the CSS file name, that is mystyle.css. Your file name may be different, not only mystyle. So when we write this will bring or import the CSS file in your HTML document, and accordingly the HTML document will be formatted or appear. Now that mystyle.css file was there, so how do we write in the CSS file? This is the mystyle.css file. In Notepad, what we write? We write the elements of HTML document, like body element. How do we want to format the body element? We write body element, then in curly braces we write the property and then its value, then semicolon, and then we close the curly braces. Then we write the second element, another element, that may be h1 or p or any other element, then again curly braces, then the property and its value, another property and its value, and semicolon, and then curly braces close. And after this we save it with the name mystyle.css, like here given. Now let us first do the external CSS. Suppose our file is this. Here we have a file rs1. Okay, let us open it in Notepad. First you can see the output of this file, rs1 file. Okay, it is not showing output. So we can open in another Google Chrome also, then it may show the output. Maybe sometimes problem comes, that's why it doesn't show. Problem is not there, I think. We have it. We remove the style, then we see what is the problem. Yeah, here it is the file, you can see. Now we open Notepad file. Let us see what are the elements in this file. Our elements are body tag, h1 tag, and ol tag. Suppose for body, h1 and ol tag we want to have the CSS styles. So for this what we write? In the head tag, inside head tag, here is head tag, so press enter key after head tag, then write the style tag, link tag space rel equal to style sheet, as it was given here in the presentation, as I have shown here. Right here style sheet, then type, then href, that is the link. So rel style sheet space type equal to text or CSS space href equal to the hyperlink reference. Now remember this, that the CSS file we have to make in the same folder. In this folder only. Here the new folder is there, and in this folder my all HTML files are there. So where all HTML files are there only you have to make the CSS file. And if you make this, then what will happen? Here you can write directly the file name. Suppose my file name is f or my style.css. I have not made this file, but I am writing this because I am going to make. So my style.css, my file CSS file name is. So I have linked this, but this file is not created. So what we do, we create this file. Now we save it, close this one, and create a notepad file. Here, suppose we can take a new file, new notepad file. Go and open notepad. Already opened. Okay, let us do new. Don't save. Okay, now here we write the elements name as we had written in the previous one. So our elements were body, as I had told you, body tag. So space, write the element name body, then space, the attribute, that is the property. Suppose we want to give the background color. So we write background hyphen color, then colon sign, then the background color what you want. Suppose we want aqua color, semicolon. Then text color, for text color we write directly color. Suppose the text color we want green, this will be our text color, then again semicolon, then curly braces close. Now for the first element we have written the property, we have written the style. Now the second element, our second element was h1. Do you remember this, or you want to see? Let us see. You can see it in notepad file. Here you can see. Okay, see once again. Here is the body tag, body element, h1 element, and OL element. So for these only we are writing the CSS file. For a body element we have written. Now for h1 element we are writing. Right, for h1 element, suppose your background color for h1 element is different. Suppose it is orange, and the text color is different. Suppose it is blue. Close curly braces. Then another element is OL space curly braces. Then for OL we have suppose different background color. Suppose for OL our background color is sky blue. Then color is different. Color is suppose red. Okay, semicolon. Close the curly braces. Now save this file. Remember what link we have given in HTML file? We have given mystyle.css. So with this name only we have to save this file, CSS file. So click on file menu, select save option or save as option. Then select the location where we want to save. Desktop. On desktop we have new folder. In new folder, then the file name, that is mystyle.css. mystyle.css. Now save it. Now you can see in that mystyle.css. This file is saved. Okay, now if we execute our file, you can see the previous one will be formatted. See here, as we had given, see here what property, what values, what styles we have given in CSS. The same thing has been applied. Like in body, that will apply the background color on the whole page with aqua color. You can see the output in the whole page, aqua color is there. Then the color, that is text color, in the whole page the text color will be green. So in the whole page the text which is not formatted separately, that is green. So this is not formatted separately, so this is of green color. You can see this text, but these H1 and this OL, these are formatted separately, that's why they are of different color. Now here you can see further, for H1 we have given background color orange and color blue. So for H1 it is different. You can see here output. Here is your H1. The background color is orange. Here you can see orange, but and then text color is blue. So blue color is there. For OL you have different. For OL the background color is sky blue and the color is red. So for OL the output is different. For OL you can see here the background color is sky blue. Here it is sky blue and the text color is red. So this has been formatted or changed the appearance with the help of CSS file. So this is the magic of CSS. Now I think you have understood. So this was the use of external CSS. There are other types also. If you don't want to use external CSS because it requires linking. So if you don't want linking, you can use internal CSS also, as here given. In internal CSS we can directly write the style tag. In HTML document only we can write the style tag and then we can write the CSS files. And another type is there, inline tag. Inline here, inline CSS. So we will talk about these in next video. Till then, thank you.